My door just closed itself on its own. Oh, my eyes are still really bothering me. It is 8:30 in the morning. Just took the dogs out. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Love you ladies for all you do. Even those of you who don't have children, you have somehow inspired someone else with positivity. No doubt in your life at some point. So, I'm really tired of looking at my hair. I just started to do it. I was going to wet it and put the conditioner in, and I was like, why am I doing this? So you can see I've got pink here. This is black because that's my natural color. I've still got a little blue on the edges because the lady didn't cut all of it off and it had started turning green, so I don't think I'll use blue again because your reds, your pinks, your burgundies, they fade out to like a pastel pink. Good to go. Blue, for me, tends to fade out to green because I have to bleach my hair, first of all. So the yellow and the blue made green, like old Ziploc bag commercials. So anyway, it's wet right now, so you can't really tell, but clearly I've got gray because, hell, I'm 45. There is a lot of gray looking going on at the edges here. See if I can get it in the light better. I wet it, sorry. I'm getting ready to actually try out this Splat 10 wash, no bleach needed pink Pride. So we'll see what it ends up looking like. My mother is in the kitchen talking to herself again. Paranormal weirdo. I don't know if she's on the camera. All she's doing is boiling water in the microwave to make her nasty instant coffee. And there's nothing wrong with instant coffee except that she just makes hers so bitter and terrible. I don't know. And she refuses. I mean, I got a coffee maker sitting right there. She just refuses. Even if I brew the coffee, she will not drink it. That's the other thing she does, hacking like she got hairballs. So, I'm not quite sure what this is about. Let's figure this out. I think that's supposed to be the gloves, but I'm going to use a real pair of vinyl gloves. It says 10 wash, no bleach needed. Well, I don't know how long 10 washes is going to last me, Splat, because, sorry, my nose is itching. Allergy medicine has not kicked in. When I do my hair in the morning, I've shown it in videos long ago. Typically, I literally duck my head in the sink and wet my hair everywhere. That's how I get the curliness. And then I usually use a Infusium. I have a spray bottle, which I'm not using right now that it's shorter. A spray bottle that has a little bit of pink oil moisturizer. Y'all got to go to the black hair section in Walmart. It's a little tiny section. All right, it's like $2. So it's like a pink oil moisturizer. I have a little bit of that in the spray bottle. And then I have this woman talking to. You would think we got another person living in here. Well, I do, but my son's asleep still. If he's even home. I don't know. I don't get in his business. And then, I usually put Infusium 23. It's a really good leave-in conditioner. So that will be like maybe, see, a little bit of the pink oil. Infusium 23 is probably almost half the bottle of the spray bottles. The cheap ones you can get at the dollar store. You can get them in the travel section at Walmart. And then the rest of it is just water. And that's what usually I use to make my hair curly. If you put too much of the Infusium or it's going to make your hair crunchy, which, who the hell is calling here this early in the morning? It's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that once, especially for curly hair, because it'll curl up nicely, but it'll be crunchy. You got crunchy hair, and you're just going to have to scrunch it a little bit later, and it'll make it soft again. But right now, here's my new thing. I duck my head in the sink, wet my hair everywhere. Somebody's calling her. I don't know who it is. It ain't for me, because I get my calls on my phone, and I'm filming. VO5, this is like a 97 scent bottle. I love this scent. Kiwi lime. So, that's my new thing. I just basically dunk my head in the water and then run the kiwi lime through there. And your hair smells great, curls up nicely, and it stays nice and soft. But let me go ahead and try to get this hair color in because we got to leave and get little boy in just maybe less than an hour. Alright, figure I'd turn the camera back on before I can't do anything because this ring and gloves do not get along well, and then I got hair dye that I'm not going to be able to really touch my screen. I'm not going to actually clip that off because I'm not going to use this whole bottle. I don't need it. I just want to, all these lighter parts are going to absorb this pink. Woo, and it's bright. So let's see what we got here. Oh, it's thick. It's like a chunk, y'all. Look at that. Okay, just a little bit here. Now, I know y'all see me in the same thing all the time lately, but that is because I wear the same thing pretty much to go to bed, and if I'm just chilling at the house, because I clearly am uploading videos and working off the computer, I don't really need to change. This actually smells really good, y'all. I don't know what kind of scent they put in here, but I thought the pink would be a lot brighter because everybody talks about splat, and I'm not bleaching my hair this time, so I just want to get rid of some of this whiteness that I got going on the bottom. I'm sure it'll be pinker once it dries. And of course, you got to be careful when you put it around the edges of your hair. I didn't get the undercut done last time when the lady cut my hair. The one who was so nice to untangle that mess that I had going on and then gave me this new haircut. This really smells good. Wow. All right. So come on, Splat. I'm not seeing the pink at all. People talk about how great Splat is. I'm sure if I bleach it, it will be. So, I'm just going to say, I'm just throwing a little bit in to cover up this gray coloring and this weird tie-dye thing I got going on. I'm not going to wash it out because my hair is clearly wet right now. So we'll see what it looks like later. I don't see the pink at all right now. I mean, I can tell that it covered up the gray on the tips, and that was my aim. So we'll go with that for 500. And just a lesson for taking off gloves from my old paramedic days. You stick your finger in the tip here, pull off. My ring is causing me issues. And then you do the same on the other side. And that's how you keep your hands clean. Because I did not pay all that money for these nails, which I am quite impressed by these. These are the gel, I told you it's called an American. This is not a French. It just looks very white because my hands are brown, but it's basically an off-white on the tip. I used to always get these, and they even have one that's a little yellower because it looks more natural. So, they're still looking great, and I am very glad that I went with the American because if I would have gotten that color I wanted, which was this glittery red, I would have ended up having because remember, I got this done the day before Easter. So even though, and those of you who get your nails done, you know you got to get a fill. A fill is when they put the stuff down here, and I can tell you I'm not going to get it filled again because my hands are so dry since I got it done. I don't know. I think I just developed an allergy to this nail stuff, so I'm not going to do it. I don't know if it's just the gel stuff or if I just have developed an allergy in general. But anyway, if I had gotten the color, you would see a big gap down here, and clearly people would be like, oh, girl, you need to get your nail done. But because I've done it with the American, you really can't see the gap. Oh, winning. All right, y'all. I got to go because I got to change out of my pajamas and get this stuff cleaned up, and then there's a little bit of pink. We'll see what it looks like when the hair dries. It should be dry pretty soon because it's now that it's nice and short. Oh, look at them curls. Curled up nicely. That's another reason I wear dark clothes all the time. Because when you use these hair colors, the temporary ones, semi-permanent, especially your burgundies, your reds, even if it's a permanent, they drip. You know, if you do your hair like I do it. So, you know, you get some drippage on your shirt, it will ruin your clothes. But when you got dark colored clothes, you ain't got to worry about that. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. This air conditioning is on. Whew. I'm telling y'all, I got out here last night and turned that joker up to 80. And y'all think I'm kidding. When he threw that motor in, that thing is working like it's Arctic in here. And I know 80 sounds hot, but when you have all this tile, your house stays very cool. The exiled one. I don't feel bad for him because he's an ass. He hisses every time I go out there. They've all been out. This beauty's perched up on the couch over here. I don't know if y'all can see her little head on that dark couch. Roro's just standing here in the middle of the room for some reason. Oh, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. Need to cut those claws again. And Vinny's in the bed. He can't jump on the couch, so unless we put him up there, he just puts himself back inside the crate. Because like I told y'all, it's not a cage. It's not a prison. To them, it is a bedroom. It is now 8:42. And I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all of you again. All you mommies. And again, any woman in general. Because, like I said, at some point, as a female, you have inspired somebody to be better. Even if it was some cheating-ass ex that had to learn a lesson that you lost a good woman because your Sully couldn't act right. I don't know what's going on with the people in Cali. I got up at 3 a.m., 3:30, and I had a couple messages on my phone. So I checked them, and I got one from a half-sister that I have. My dad was married before he married my mother. He had 4 children. She is 16 years older than me. The youngest is 8 years older than me, but I don't deal with her. So that'll have to be a story for another day. Well, I can tell you real quick. It's because she had a very good man who adopted her children. She had like 4 kids at the time. The man finally has a child with her. She ran off with that child, then accused him of domestic violence, which he did not do. She was on the phone talking to a girl from up north that she planned to move down here with their money, so that she decided she wanted to be a lesbian. Nothing wrong with the lifestyle change. I'm just saying. She got the man kicked out of his own house after he adopted all 3, 4 of your kids, and then you ran off with his only child, so he never even got to see her. You're just wrong, sis. Okay, that was the younger one. Let me back it down a notch. Anyway, so I don't talk to her. Then I have in the middle are 2 boys. And I don't deal with one of them because he has helped mom try to scam and do court stuff against me and caused me many hassles. So I got nothing to do with them. So I really don't associate with them because we didn't grow up together. The youngest one that is 8 years older than me was only living with us for a few months. And she was smoking weed, which way back in, mind you, the 80s, it was like, oh my God. And my dad was no game player about drugs, so he was like, you got to go. He took her back to her mom because not only that, but she literally encouraged me. Mind you, I'm 8 years younger than her. So she was like 17. I was probably maybe 9, 10. She decided it was a good idea. I knew there was a psych center here my dad sent her to because she was acting out. And he didn't know what else to do with her, so he sent her over there because she tried to commit suicide. Now, I don't know the specifics of that. It may not have even happened. I don't know. My dad might have been being dramatic. I don't know, because when you're a little kid, they kind of keep that stuff from you. But when she got back home, I was in the bathroom one day, and I was like, hey, what happened? Like, what did you do? And she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, well, you had to go to the hospital, and Dad said you tried to hurt yourself. And she's like, yeah, take this comb. It was a comb, just one of these like rat tail combs. If y'all don't know what that is, it's a long, skinny comb, real fine tooth, and then it's got a very skinny, tight tip on the end of it, sharp, that you use to part your hair.
And she's like, take this and rub it back and forth across your wrist. And when it cuts it and it bleeds, then you'll know. Who does that? So yeah, anyway, I'll deal with that one. So the oldest one, who is the most responsible one, lives in Cali. Haven't seen her in years, and she's 16 years older than me. So that makes her like 60, 61 right now. She sent a Happy Mother's Day message at like 3 a.m. my time. And then I also got one from an ex, also in Cali. I think that one I got at like 5 a.m., which makes it still 2 a.m. over there. I'm like, what are y'all doing in Cali? What y'all got going on? Why y'all out partying so late? Because I guess it was Saturday night, so now it's Sunday. But, yeah, let me go ahead and get changed here because I got to get out my pajamas and find some. I just bought some new shirts at Walmart. A couple new t-shirts, nothing big, $4.40-something. Y'all saw up because I was waiting on Mom. Anyway, got to get changed. All right, y'all, I'm back. I just realized the number of clips I've already done. This video is probably going to be about 20 minutes, especially when I add my little 30-second outro. Who came up with that word? Why isn't it just an exit clip? I don't know. An ending? I don't know. Whatever. So, I'm going to get my happy ass up out the closet. Got all kinds of junk in here. Get changed, and I will probably make more of a vlog later, but I'm going to go ahead and chop this one off right now because I'm trying to stop doing these hour-long vlogs. I know it's very, very difficult for you to watch them. I know many of my subscribers do. Thank you for repping and hanging in there and being able to watch a whole hour-long episode of Jen Crazy. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so y'all know when the next episode of Jen Crazy is going on. And happy Mother's Day yet again. Love you all. Half a heart, sorry. I got to put my editing in later, so I will see you guys on the next clip. Bye!